Hi there everyone, Teacher Leila here, and today please allow me to help you in your English lessons for this week, and it's all about major points and key themes. Learning competencies for this week is talk about text, identifying major points and key themes. Every story has different elements. It has characters, like this too. And setting. The settings is the place where the story happens. And it has events. The events happen in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of the story. These significant details play important roles in understanding the story. Aside from these story elements, stories also give specific major points and key themes. And as a reader, it is necessary that you are able to identify the major points and key themes shown in each story. Are you ready? In this lesson, you are expected to identify major points and key themes. Let us read the story below. The title of the story is The Studious Pupil. Let's read the story. Anthony is a studious pupil. He performs well in school. He gets good grades in almost all of his subjects. In school, he listens well to his teacher. And he also actively participates in class discussions. And at home, he reads a lot of books during his free time. He also does his assignments. And he prepares his projects before the deadline. He studies well to serve as a good example to other pupils. And he also wants to achieve his dreams someday. So these sentences tells about Anthony as a studious pupil, meaning to say it is the main idea. Therefore, this is the major point of the story. Meanwhile, it also tells that studying well can help one get good grades and be successful in life. So, this is the theme. Alright, did you understand? Did I make sense? Now let's try to answer learning task 1. Read the paragraph below. Then answer the questions that follow. Write the letters of your answers in your notebook. So the title of the story is My Cat. This is my cat. I have a cat named Floppy. I taught her lots of tricks. When I call her, she comes to me immediately. She also massages my back, even if I don't tell her to. When I say sleep, she will close her eyes and pretend to be sleeping. I couldn't believe that a cat like her would be that smart. Let's try to answer question number 1. What is the major point of the paragraph? A. Fluffy is a cat. B. Fluffy can do tricks. And C. Fluffy is smart. And to check if you answered the questions correctly, the key to corrections will be revealed after these video lessons. Question number 2. What is the best key theme of the story? A. Cats are smart animals. B. Cats are tricky animals. And C. Cats are sleepy animals. For learning task 2, read each paragraph, then identify what each item tells. Write the letter of your answer in your notebook. Number 1, carabaos help farmers in plowing the field. They give us milk and meat. So the story is all about blank. A. Farmers. B. Carabaos. C. Meats. Number 2. Emma and Roy go to school every day. After school, they help their parents in doing household chores. Roy washes the dishes while Emma sweeps the floor. The paragraph is about the blank. A. Honest children. B. Helpful children. And letter C. Polite children. So let's talk about major points and key themes. The major point or main idea is the main point of a paragraph in a story. When summarizing a paragraph, it is most likely a one-sentence major point. Meanwhile, the key themes are facts or statements that bind the main ideas of the story. They provide the central idea of the whole story. In every story, our goal is to get or understand its major point. In coming up with a key theme, you have to take note of the major or main ideas. Now let's try to answer learning task 3. Read the paragraphs, then identify the theme and main idea in each story. Write the letters of your answer in your notebook. The title of the story is The Bats. Can you see this picture? This is a picture of a bat. Some kinds of bats eat many insects. Some bats can eat up to 1,000 small insects in 1 hour. They are helpful to the environment. They help us by eating insects. Without them, without the bats, we would have many insects in the environment. Question number 1. What is the major point of the story? A. Bats are mammals. B. Bats can eat up to 1,000 insects in 1 hour. C. Bats help in controlling the population of insects. Number 2. What is the key theme of the story? A. Bats' eating habits. B. Bats' favorite food. Letter C. Bats' contribution to nature. Another story is A Cold Weather. Can you see this girl? This is Hannah, and she's wearing her jacket. One day, Hannah walked outside with her small pink jacket. But even if she was wearing one, she still felt very cold. She looked at her phone and noticed that it was 15 degrees outside. It was indeed cold due to amihan. She was chilling, so she decided to go back inside. Question number 3. What is the major point of the story? A. It was very cold outside. B. She wore a pink jacket. And letter C. Hannah went out with her friends. Number 4. What is the key theme of the story? A. Cold weather makes us sleepy. Or B. Cold weather tells us to wear jacket. And letter C. Cold weather prevent us from going outside. And for our last activity, in your notebook, complete the paragraph by selecting your answers from the choices below. Number 1, the blank of a story deal with what the story is all about. The choices are elements, major points, key themes. Number 2, meanwhile, the blanks explain the central idea that a story tells. Choices are elements, major points, key themes. And number 3, these two blanks are both important in understanding a story or selections. Choices are elements, major points, key themes. And here's our key to corrections. For learning task 1, number 1, letter C. Number 2, letter A. For learning task 2, number 1, letter B. Number 2, letter B. For learning task 3, number 1, letter C. Number 2, letter C. Number 3, letter A. And number 4, letter C. And for our last activity, the answers are major points, number 2, key themes, and number 3, elements. And that's the end of our lesson for this week, week 6. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel, Teacher Lace TV.